So this is on page 38 in your packet.
Mr. Newkirk pretty much covered everything I really need to cover. Talk to me about the equipment I just get to have. It hasn't worked since the inception. The very first murder trial that I had, right after we opened, had everybody in there the week before. Prosecutor's office came in, did their PowerPoint presentation, practice. Defense counsel did it too. As soon as they got a jury in there, the damn thing wouldn't work at all. Happens almost every jury trial. I'm sick of it. The last one, I told Bill was on the phone. He always comes and saves us. I told him to come get it out of there. We'll get something else, and we'll want our money back. Didn't work that way, but anyways, I'm sick of it. I am absolutely sick of it. I try cases. I want it to go smooth. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. We spent that much money. We get the public in there. I got 100 people sitting there, and it won't work. It's awful. It's tired of it.
Judge, when that original technology was decided upon, was that as a recommendation from a consultant, from Bill? Did we talk to other communities that were using that system? How did we decide on that system for the Justice Center?
When we transferred from here to the new building, Judge Newkirk was using the BIS system. I thought it would be appropriate that both courts would be compatible. Seemed to be working out there, but they weren't utilizing the technology that we're utilizing today, the PowerPoint presentations and all the audio video. That's probably how it came about, that it was already being used there. There didn't seem to be any problems, and I consented to the use of the BIS system.
Thank you. All right, well, if you want to go through your budget, talk about any, doesn't look like you have many changes other than the reduction of the pauper fees, but if there was anything else you'd like to share with the council. And your 24,000 going to 40,000, is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The only other thing is, and I put a 10% raise in, and I don't expect that, but that's what I perennially do, and I'll leave it to your good judgment and won't complain about it. When we had the substantial increase, I came in and I asked for the raise for my employees. And the court reporter now is at 39, main court reporter is 39.79, assistants at 37.50, and then my two other employees are at 37 or 36.380. I believe Superior Court's main court reporters are 39.179, and the other three are at 37.5. Peggy, who's been with me for 5 years, has much more experience than several of the Superior Courts. And I'm not saying they don't deserve it, I'm just saying Peggy should be treated the same. And perhaps our bottom one, because Megan, I'm training for Mr. Hougen to go over to Superior. And I'm going to have to replace her. It's going to be a year. It was my understanding that the council wanted to treat everybody the same. It was really my idea to have a 3-tier because I didn't think the ones with the least experience should be making as much as those that were doing the greater amount of work and having more responsibility. So I asked to have the 3-tier, but it doesn't seem to be working out now. I'd ask the council to review that, please.
So how many court reporters, assistant court reporters do you have? 2?
3.
You have 3.
Kevin and I look at 3 of them. Kelly, Megan, and Peggy.
Okay. Is anybody else just seeing 2 on their packet?
I see 3.
You see 3 assistant court reporters?
No, I see 2 assistant court reporters and 1 court reporter.
Okay, so you
And the
have,
secretary,
And the secretary.
who acts as a court reporter.
So that's actually your third then?
Yes,
So so you have 3 assistant court reporters if you're counting the secretary?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. I wanted to make sure I found the right line item.
And I'm partially going to take credit for Carla going to Superior Court because I tried to talk her into it for a while, so. Because I thought she would be a very good asset to the courts.
Okay, any further questions from the council?
So you're wanting to basically build a bigger gap between the seniority of the girls?
I'm either okay with that or make them all the same.
Okay.
See, my point is, Peggy's been there 5 years. Carla's, who's transferred in, is getting paid more. The new lady that Judge Newkirk hired, that didn't have any experience in the area, was getting paid more. It's not fair to Peggy.
And that probably was an oversight on our part when we were looking at adding that position. We just added what the same salary as what was already in his office without comparing it to your office, so. It's good to know.
And I suggested the 3 tiers just so they have something to look forward to as they build seniority. And experience.
Any further questions from the council? All right, Judge, thank you. If you have any questions, we'll call you back tomorrow.
All right, thank you, sir.